when we were, I was teaching about the seven spirits of God, the spirit of understanding. That is also a dimension of discernment. Your ability to decipher or certain information or something, you understand, to see something that is not visible and to see something that is ahead, or to be able to put things together and make a reality out of it, how to discern a thing. So it's a very powerful thing, and when God gives the grace, we will study about discernment again, so that you'll be able to appreciate the things, people, environment, spirit, and things like that are around you. So he could discern that they were not ordinary. They were God beings, God being or God approaching him. And when he got close to them, he bowed. When he saw Melchizedek, he bowed. Two of them. He saw him, God come in Genesis chapter 1, he bowed. Genesis 14, Melchizedek, he bowed. Okay. All right.
Daddy, please, the last question.
All right, carry on.
Daddy, please, last week he said the mind is a part of the body. So when...
Not the mind. Your brain.
The brain.
Your brain, when not your head. When somebody's head is open, that soft material that is in there is the brain. It's part of the body. The heart that pumps blood is part of the body. So when the Bible talks about the soul, the mind is different from the soul, from the brain body that is in it. It's just a symbol or a picture. The only way you can appreciate what the soul is like. But the soul is exactly like who you are, with your hands, with your feet, with your legs, with your arms, everything like you are, but intangible. Your spirit is exactly as you are, but intangible. So it's a three persons, not one body person, one brain in the head, then it's not a person. Then it's not, the spirit is just one heart in your chest. No, it's a being, a whole being. And I give you an example. When you dream and your spirit is moving around, or you move to one place or another, you don't see your heart walking. You see yourself walking. You understand? And that is your spirit moving about or moving around. But the only way you can, a natural man can appreciate, a natural man who cannot see beyond the three dimension, can appreciate his soul or his body. When we say the mind and the thought patterns and things like that, is to use the brain as a symbol or something that he can relate to use the heart to represent the inner being, the core of the man, the core being of a man. So God will use like the heart, because when a man talks about the heart, he talks about the deep things, the inner core of the person. But that is not the spirit of a man. It's not the heart that is pumping blood. That one is part of your body.
Okay, so Daddy, when the Bible says renewing of the mind, which mind is it talking about?
So not your brain. It's talking about your soul. It's a part of your soul. The renewal of your mind, because it is the soul that gives you self-consciousness, that is able to make you appreciate and understand, take decisions. Is a information realm. That is the soul. The information realm, which is like the place where information, external things are able to be processed. Now, like I told you, your body is an external, it relates with the environment. It's able to see and relate with the environment. You can know, let me say, Gracie and everyone by her body. I can see the body, so I'm able to relate to her. But she has a spirit, you understand? And then her spirit is inside her, my spirit is inside her. My spirit is more God consciousness. My body is more environment consciousness. So these two are atmospheres or environment. And all these are source of information. But there's a decision maker, which is the soul. So the soul decides where you incline your life to. So it decides, and when the soul decides, when the decision is made, all the being of a man turns that direction because a decision has been made. So the soul is like a decision realm of a man. Are you with me?
So to renew your mind, like it has to be your soul that like does it, not like your body. Then your mind is think, because you see, he said if your mind is not renewed, you cannot be prosperous. So my soul has to like your soul changes the mind or your body. Then like you think in your mind that.
So I think the challenge you are having is the difference between your brain and your mind. Okay, your brain and your mind. Your mind is intangible. When somebody dies and the person is lying down and you open the head, they do a postmortem, open the head, the brain is still there, but the person can't think. Does that help? The person cannot think, but the brain is still there. You understand? Something has left the person that made him able to think. That made the person able to think. All right. So the brain, naturally they say that it's everything is wired to it, gives impulses, gives this and that and that. So all the senses, the body is a sense. I shouldn't say is the body, but the senses are processed through naturally the brain. You understand? You see that all the senses, what we feel, processes through the brain. But speaking as a man or spiritually, because there's no computer or there's no scientific invention that can understand the soul or can measure what the soul is, because it's intangible, not seen. It cannot be covered by scans or things and that like that. But you see that sometimes there are things that come out of you. You know that it's not from you. You understand? There are things that comes, you just think about, it comes to you. You know that it's not from you. It's telling you that there is something within you that is beyond what you know or what you understand. So the thinking realm or the intellect, a man's intellect is in the soul. A man's emotion is in the soul. A man's will, that is the decision to do or the drive or the zeal to do. For instance, when you beat a dead body, it doesn't matter the canes you beat the person. It doesn't feel it. It doesn't feel it because there's no pain in that. Something is the same person, the same body lying down. Something left it and it can't feel the pain anymore. Something left the person. And because the soul is taken away from the person, it cannot feel anymore. There's no feeling, there's no sense. There's no sense, not wisdom, but the person cannot sense a pain or feeling. The person cannot love anymore.